folks. Yeah, back for lesson number 15. Today I want to actually start working on tying chords together even better than what we've got, because we can't do worse than what we have, so we'll do better. This will be very country sounding. No matter what style you play, it is just a beautiful thing to have in your repertoire because it just absolutely needs to be there at some point, and you'll end up using it a lot, I'm very sure. I'm just going to use C, F, and G right now. Okay, C being the 1, F is the 4, back to the 1, C, and to the 5, G. Okay, that kind of thing. But instead of 1, 4, okay, you get the idea. That's the kind of stuff that most people play because they don't know any better. Okay, you'll get. I don't think George Strait can play that well. I don't think Alan Jackson can play that well. I don't think even Johnny Cash could play that well. It's just the way it was, and is. So these are called walk-ups and walk-downs and all that kind of stuff. So it'll be. Like that. You've heard a million songs like that, and good reason. It sounds great. Okay, let's do that in C, F, and G, and we'll cruise a few different keys like this, and you'll start getting the idea, and that will be that. Okay, I gotta see myself good on here, and you gotta see me good. Alright, so C. Now what we're going to do is do the root, which is the C, down, up, and then you reach your C note, your ring finger, up, one string. Okay, so just work on that for just a second. So you just play the one string on the A string, then down, up, then the E string with your finger on there. Okay, so that's what you have to work at right away, is to get good at that. Real good muting technique there. That's me just stopping it here. Johnny Cash sound right there. He used to put a playing card right between all the strings and it gave him that sound. Okay. It's back before they had a drummer, Johnny Cash and the Tennessee 2, before they added the drummer, so he was the drummer on his guitar. So it's always down, up, down, up, down, up. And whenever you're on that C, your little thumb's creeping over the top to shut up that E string until you play something on it. When you go to move something on there, your A string's open. You don't want to hear it. So I actually take, personally, my middle finger and move it up just a little bit so it touches that A string so it doesn't do anything. And in conjunction with that, I take my ring finger here and kind of flatten it a little bit, but both of them together, and it shuts that A string right up, so you don't get no weird sounds going on. Okay? Or so that's the deal. Is it's not always about how fast you can do it, but play it at every speed. Okay, that's all I can say about that, and work on it. Okay, now going up from the C up to the F, so from the 1 chord to the 4 chord, so 1, then straight down is the 4, 1, and either straight down and this way 2 frets is a 5, or just above it if you're starting on the A string. Makes it nice and easy, just down for the 4, back for the 1, and then above it lets you know it's going to be a G if you're lucky enough to be playing stuff on the A or D strings. Okay, so going from C up to F, the run walking up is going to be this. Okay, so you got 3, just starting where we're at, and home. Okay, so you stop right there. Down, up, boom. Then hit it again. Open D, middle finger on 2 on the D, and then we go to the F chord. Exactly backwards. So when you get to the chord, your strumming will pick up again very slowly. It'll be like this. Now that same walk down we just did from F to C, but now okay, that one's a little different in the fact that we have to actually hit the G note on the E string, then the D string open. Reason being, all the ones we're hitting are going 1, 5, 1, 4, and now this one here, and then the 5 of the 4. Now there's the 1, 5. Okay, and the bass, if you're playing it, this is called root 5th. So you play root 5th, root 5th, root 5th, root. So that's root 4, 5. So you're doing an open D string instead of having to fret it at the 5th fret. So it's still getting the 5 of the chord, okay? Not the 5 of the chord progression, even though we are in the 5 of the chord progression. Two different things. You should know that by now. Okay, so all that together, very slow. You'll be able to pick it out. Simply because they're all the same. In a little bit, all of them are not going to be the same, so that's why I started here. Middle C, just like piano, easiest thing to do. Okay, so you can play them shorter, faster, depending on what it calls for. Usually the second half of a verse is slightly different than the first half, so it would actually call for you to break that up a bit and have to play that climb ups and climb downs, walk ups, walk downs twice as fast, okay? Like this. a whole lot of walking right there. So if we went faster, and I'll do the second part the other way, because a whole lot of songs are this way. You don't hardly even have time to even play a chord because the walking's going by so much. But that's the way it is. Okay, so that is in C. Now if we do something totally out of whack, let's do E, A, and B7, because I have a feeling you haven't been playing your B7s. So E is your 1, A is straight down, E is back to your 1, now your 5, which is straight down, and then up 2. That lets you know it's a B, and then country music, it's a B7. Okay, now the walks are going to be the same, up and down. Thing is, you're going to have a lot of open notes, meaning there's just nothing fretted on that note. That's because we're using E and A and back to E and up to B7. Okay, so you will be hitting for your root in your 5th. Okay, is that one, the B. So E, then the 5th is the B, then A, E, because you went to open string, and then you've still got the 5 above it. Okay? And then when we get to the B, it'll be okay? And we can do a few things there. Okay, so in E, the thing is going to be open, because it's E, like same as before. So open, 2, 4, A chord, backward, now there's kind of a wild, just one note out of place out of your other ones, but it sounds great, and it's kind of got a Willie Nelson flavor because of the one note difference. It could be doing that, but this here sounds really good. It's a slight variation, and that's just open A, and then first, and then second, and then there's a nice one to walk down to, or you can walk up to it. Here's B7, then open, I'm sorry, B, open, 4, 2, open. And that's the same way you can get to the B if you want to, like this. Okay, instead of, okay. Okay, just a slightly different way. So in E, slowly, just follow me up. I'm sure you got it. Okay? Whatever works. This here's even a cool one. That's just going to the 2nd fret. Just bending it towards the ground. So you bend it and put it back where it was, and then go. That's just kind of cool. Okay, so that's those. And let's see. Let's do another one. Let's go. Something weird. D. I'm trying to think of something else. D. We've done. Heck, we've done so many. G, A. Let's go to D. Might as well go to D. Okay. Same thing, but we're starting on the D string. Same thing. Then you hit the G string. However you want to phrase it. Same thing. Then A. If you want to, remember that 7 from a couple of lessons back. Different? Not much. It's the same chords, same notes. It's just playing faster. Okay, so that's what you have there. Now, if we were to do, let's go to G, A, D, and E. Okay, real quick. A. Open stuff. Little Willie, you can rewind that if you want to check it. Okay, so that's basically how those go. We'll do some more of those as we cruise through the rest of these. So this was part 15, just basically some walks and walk-ups and walk-downs. I'll continue a little bit of that in part 16 and throw in a little more flavor from stuff that you have learned in the past. Okay, just to start tying all this together so that your chords going from one to another are a lot more interesting, and you get to take everything that you've learned so far and again start just kind of putting it together, making everything more musical. Okay, so you guys be groovy. Catch you on part 16, just continuing from there and adding some more fun stuff. Alright, later.